everybody, I'm back with another process video. That paper that you see right there is by Basic Gray, and it is the Sweet Pea Alyssa collection. It's about 2003 that I think I purchased it, so it's a very old collection, but it's the one that I used for my daughter's first album. And then there was some modeling paste on the left, and I'm giving it a thumbs down, and that is because it was a Heidi Swap mask that I used, and when I lifted up the mask, the dots tended to raise, and it was so rough that I literally, it would have caused indentation in my picture, and I did not want that. But the colors that I used for making that modeling paste was Mr. Huey's Seafoam and also October Afternoon's Passport. So what I did was I took my X-Acto knife and actually cut each of those dots down to make it not make it more flat, and for the most part it ended up working out just fine. However, there was 3 spots of that modeling paste, and there was no way that I was going to be able to cover up all of those spots. So I kind of improvised and basically cut that sheet in half, since it was the last sheet that I have of that collection. And what I did was just made it into a 6x12 layout instead, using Becky Higgins page protectors. After that, I grabbed some scraps from my scrap bin. I noticed lately I keep adding to the scrap bin, but I'm not actually taking anything out of it. So I grabbed everything that would coordinate, and I want to say it was My Mind's Eye, The Sweetest Thing collection, and this one piece of vellum. And so here I am just kind of fussing with it to get it the layered look that I want. And right now, I apologize, I'm out of focus. I stopped my camera and then started it up again and didn't double check to make sure it was focused. So it will be like this for the next minute. But basically all I'm doing is inking up the edges of all my papers, so that way it will coordinate with the background. And I end up doing the other side of that 6x12 paper as well. And then I'm going to grab the Maggie Holmes open book collection, like ephemera pack. And I don't know about you guys, but when I scrapbook, it's like my work table's covered of every product in my room that I think is going to go with this layout. And it's funny because I don't even touch like half of it. I think I might use like 1% of everything I grabbed. But here I am grabbing some things that are sitting at my table and that I'm getting down to just a few pieces left, and I always try to coordinate, or not coordinate, but see if I can add it to the layout that I'm working on currently. Now that we're back in focus, yay! Here I'm adhering everything because I like the way it looks, and I'm going to fussy with this rose. I'm like, right or left, right or left. End up staying with the right side and doing something a little bit different to the left. So then I'm going to use this, I guess they're roses or some type of flower in a pinking, it's like a half pinking circle. And I basically just adhered one at the top, one at the bottom. And now I'm covering up that picture so I could add some drops of Heidi Swap Shine. And I used pink, and now I'm going to use gold. And I'm really into the big drops lately. I don't know why, I really like the big drops. It kind of looks like, you know, from like an ink pen or something that leaked. And I love that look. And so here I am fussing again with those 2 pieces right there, and I end up sticking with what I originally had, which is going to be on the right side. I'm not sure if it's because I'm right-handed or not, but that's what I go with. Then I wanted to add a little bit more color, and so I found that scrap piece of paper on my table, and it pretty much is the color of the leaves. So I ended up using a tab punch and created a tab. Then I'm going to use that heart that came from Maggie Holmes Open Book Ephemera Pack. And then I'm going to create a couple more hearts using that same color as the tab with my heart punch, and add that to it. Then I grab some 7 paper word stickers, and I'm going to put down a couple of word stickers, but right now I'm adding some 3D foam adhesive and getting all that taken care of. This picture is of my father-in-law. He just recently passed, And while I did a layout of him when I first started doing my daughter's album about a year, well, not a year ago, about maybe 6 months ago, this was the only time he got to see my kids, and I definitely felt like I needed to scrapbook a picture of him because he's just in my hearts he's in our heart right now, and yeah. Let me just take a drink of water real quick. Okay, so I stop the camera and I go to turn it back on, and it does this. The title is going to be Papa is Happy, because he was happy that day when he got to meet his grandchildren for the first time. I end up picking out the basic race sticker sheet in the beige, and then I wanted it to be different, the second word, and so I have thousands of letter stickers, but none of them match, so I ended up going with the gold by 7 paper, and I'm going to spell is in the gold because that definitely is emphasized in that title, because it's gold, it's not loud, but it's definitely bright, and that is the mood that he was in when he met my kids. So the next word is going to be happy, and I'm going to put that in pink. And so I just wanted a little variation with the different words. And then that's pretty much it, guys. That is my layout. I hope you enjoyed it, and anytime you might mess up on something, don't get discouraged. Don't throw that piece of paper away, because you know what, especially if it's the last one, there's always a solution, and I hope I kind of showed you a way to fix something if you ever do something like I did. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for joining me. You all have a wonderful evening, and I will get back to you soon with another layout. Thanks for joining me. Bye. You know what, guys, I forgot to mention that in the end I have some close-up shots showing you all the details of the layout, so stay tuned for that. And thanks again, everybody, for joining me tonight. I will have another process video for you soon. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Bye.